Hans Haas inspired a lot of divers, but perhaps none more so than Leslie Leaney. As a boy in London, Leslie spent hours watching TV shows and movies about the underwater world that Haas had filmed. In his teens, music and motorcycles became Leslie's muses. He even started his own group, the Lightnings. In 1969, Leslie made his first dive in the South China Sea. Here he saw for himself what he had only ever seen before on TV. Music and motorcycles gave way to scuba tanks, regulators, and underwater cameras. A keen student, Leslie quickly became a BSAC certified diver and instructor and spent much of the 1970s underwater. In 1980, he moved to Malibu and returned to his musical roots. The constant studio work and Hollywood lifestyle left little time for diving. In 1992, Leslie left showbiz for his other great love, diving. Always fascinated by diving's history, Leslie started the Historical Diving Society USA, becoming its first president. With help from Leslie and the HDS USA Board of Directors, historical societies were soon formed in Australia, France, Canada, Russia, Germany, and Mexico. Leslie also launched the Journal of Diving History, taking it from a small 24-page black and white publication to a 70-plus page full-color magazine with global reach. He also started exhibiting at dive shows around the world. Soon, many of the industry's top names joined HDS USA. At the 1997 DEMA show, Leslie finally met the man who inspired his diving career, Hans Haas. At that same DEMA show, he introduced fellow dive industry legends and pioneers Jacques Cousteau and Hans Haas. Haas was so impressed with Leslie's work at the HDS USA, he invited him to be his partner. The pair soon began discussing ways to ensure Hans' legacy for future divers. The discussion bore fruit in 2003 when Leslie introduced the Hans Haas Diving to Adventure Award. In 2011, after 19 years, Leslie retired from the board of HDS USA, but the lure of dive history proved too great. In 2015, Leslie became the executive director and museum curator for the International Scuba Diving Hall of Fame and rejoined the board of the Santa Barbara Maritime Museum. Over the years, Leslie has assembled not only a world-class collection of historically relevant dive equipment, but also one of the world's largest private dive history libraries. Leslie, for showing us where we came from and how far we have come. For preserving and sharing diving's rich global heritage, we are pleased to present you with the 2016 DEMA Reaching Out Award. Congratulations. Long may your future underwater adventures honor our past.